Is it on, honey? Is it on? Is this thing recording? What's up, YouTube land, Twitter land, and all the lands all across the land, honey? This is TS Madison coming to you loud, live, and always and forever in color from the Outlaws podcast. Now, listen, it is the Outlaws podcast for a reason, because usually the guests on my show are outlandish, outrageous, outspoken, honey, and just all around out. Okay? I am so excited to be sitting here with a legend. Actually, I was just styled and dressed by this legend. We have a segment on our show. It's called Talk Your Shit. So instead of me doing all these introductions and stuff like that, I'm going to allow my guests to break y'all in like a virgin touch for the very first time. It's time for you to talk your shit. Who are you? What do you do? What are you proud of? This is your time to shine, so don't hold back. So you go in, my name is, and then you run down your accolades, who you style, what you've done, how many awards you've won.
Oh, all the things.
Oh, I want all the things.
Oh, my God.
Because these are the moments.
You got 24 hours?
Yes.
Okay,
we got it. Because these are the moments where we allow people, because, you know, sometimes when you are a star, people like to nail you to the cross for all of the achievements and the accomplishments that you've made.
Right.
So here on the Outlaws podcast, you talk your shit.
Okay.
You know, just like, so you want me to give you an example?
Yes.
Bitch, I am TS motherfucking Madison. I am the first Black transgender woman to executive produce and star in her own reality television series, honey. I am on Beyonce's Renaissance album, honey, where I receive a writing credit and residuals every time it's played. Honey, I have produced, starred in many adult films and things, and I've moved, you know, like that. Like,
Right.
Just run your resume
the accolades,
down.
right.
Run your accolades, your resume, and do it unapologetically.
Okay,
Make
honey.
those bitches feel it. Talk your shit. Tell me your name from the start.
I love you so fucking much. TS Madison, I fucking love you. My cunt is killing me right now.
You say your cunts?
My cunt.
You have two of them?
Yes, girl.
Me too.
One over here and one over here. Yes.
So this is the time for you to
So,
talk your
darling,
shit.
first I want to say that we met 15 years ago in my clothing store. Do you remember?
Yes, I do.
With Lola Monroe?
Oh, hold on.
Do you know the song, girl?
I'm going to tell you that we met 15 years ago on the set of Milan Christopher and Lola Monroe
Yes.
show. Is You Mad or Nah?
We have the song, girl. Is you mad or nah?
Is you mad or nah? Oh,
Yes.
my God. So I was at your store.
I'm so glad you remember.
And you found shoes for me.
Yeah.
Because I have a size. See,
God bless.
You see, I didn't say a size.
We got human sizes.
I have a size.
We're not Barbie on crack.
Yeah.
We got human sizes.
I have a size something foot. And you found a size something for me. You found a size. And
I'm so glad you remember, because you were in my store and you were taken by it because it's like a museum on Melrose.
Very much so.
So anyway, and then it was like Lola Monroe was there, okay, who still keeps in contact.
Yeah.
I styled her for a video not too long ago. She's still absolutely fucking gorgeous.
Yes, fabulous.
Oh my God. So anyway, and I remember everybody, and they were like, this is maybe how long ago? Maybe 15?
This is about 15 years ago.
And they're like, T.S. Madison's coming. T.S. Madison's coming. T.S. Madison's coming. I'm like, who the fuck is T.S. Madison?
Yeah.
There was a buzz, girl, back in the day.
Yeah, I've been buzzing.
And then you walked in, I was like, okay.
And I said, new weave, 22 inches. Yes!
Yes, girl.
Now, I wanna
and then
tell
y'all
you-
shot the video.
And it was-
And I was like, I wonder if she remembers.
Yeah,
I said,
now
she's going to
that-
remember some Cosmo.
Now listen, Miss Cosmo, right? I want to tell you this, right? I left a pair of shoes there. I'm coming to get them. I left a pair of shoes there in that store.
Okay. Well, guess what?
What?
I sold them, girl. So you got either a credit, honey, or you get a lap dance. Yes, we'll think of something. I got glory holes in my dressing room. We'll work something out.
Remember how it was like we were there all day. Oh my God, you just brought back a memory.
Yeah.
Like, and this is what I tell people. I've been in business a very, very long time. And so I meet so many people. And then sometimes, but if you tap me with a memory, I can tell you what we did all that day.
I knew that you would remember. First of all, that day was long as fuck.
It was a long
girl.
day. Now,
in high heels, okay,
it was
bitch.
a long day in high heels, kind of like that. Because you found me a pair of shoes
yes,
like that.
girl. I got these in your size too,
Oh,
queen.
I need them, girl.
Yes, girl.
I need them.
They stretch like a condom.
But they stretch
so you're
like,
comfortable.
They stretch like a real good pussy, you know? So we were together. Oh, my God. This is crazy because, like, guys, we were together we were together early that morning.
Yes.
Actually, we were together.
That was a whole day.
That was a whole
girl.
day.
Yes.
Do you know that?
And keep on repeating, is you mad or not? That song is so stuck in my head. But that was a good song, though.
It was. It was Milan Christopher. And Lola Monroe song.
Lola Monroe, yes.
So we walked out to the front of what was it? Was it Melrose?
Melrose,
So we walked out to the front of that, and so I had on this blue. I had on a lot of pieces because we changed a lot.
Yes, girl.
And so
You were the moment, though. Let me just say, she was the moment, girl. Because we were waiting for her to get there, girl. This bitch shows up fashionably late, bitch.
Yeah, I was fashionably late.
Hair long, bitch.
It was long.
Yes, girl.
Because I didn't know where we were hanging out in LA. You know, I was like kind of fresh coming to LA.
Where are you from originally?
I live in I'm from Miami, but I live in Atlanta.
Okay.
Bitch.
So that was like your welcome to Melrose.
It was not Malcolm. It was a welcome. Well, you know, I have worked on other streets, but it wasn't Melrose. And so we walked out in front of your store, and like the car started blowing because I was a little bit smaller at the time. I'm a plus size girl now.
Yeah, but you get more free drinks now, girl.
I do.
I'm just saying,
more
girl.
free drinks and more free appetizers. Okay. And so I was, a tad bit smaller girl, honey. So
But you were giving, girl.
I was definitely giving. Now, the mug has always been the mug.
Yeah.
The mug has been the mug. But I walked outside, and so the cars started stopping, like on the side.
The horns are blowing, girl.
The horns are blowing,
yes,
and I was
honey.
like, doing.
Yes. Letting Melrose have it, girl.
Letting
them know you're here.
Yes.
And now we here.
And we are here.
Oh, my God. But I followed you from then. I was always like, how's she doing? And then I saw you here, and then I saw you there, and then I just saw you on Bravo, girl. And I'm like, okay.
You see, she's
and I
moving.
love when somebody comes up. You know what I mean?
And moving.
Like, I get a tear. I cry all the time, girl.
It's okay.
I can't,
What's your sign?
I'm a Scorpio.
Oh.
Yeah, I get a bad rap, but we're loyal. I'll take your husband, but I'll bring him back.
No, I'll take.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm a Libra Scorpio. I'll take your husband and I'll send him home. I do it all the time. I'm actually doing it every week.
Yeah, girl, nothing wrong with it as long as you bring him back, honey.
No, I don't want.
Yeah, who wants that, girl?
It's too many.
Yeah,
not just expensive. It's too many other things to do.
Yes, girl. We could just go to Ralph's and pick another one.
Right.
Yeah.
Send him home.
But you're Libra. My mother was Libra.
Yes.
That's why I feel the connection.
Yeah, so I'm a Libra Scorpio actually. October 22nd. I'm the last day.
Oh my God, girl.
So we fuck like dogs, honey.
We do, girl.
We fuck like dogs.
I'm tired, though. I'm 5 minutes, girl. I got people come over to my house, girl, for a little escort, a little massage, honey, and they go, let me give you some money back.
What?
Yeah. They're like, you were 5 minutes, bitch.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, let me give you.
So you done got lazy?
Yeah. I did it in Queensbridge and New York City, girl, and up and down Manhattan. I'm from Harlem, girl.
So that's why I want you to talk.
I've been carrying on since I'm like 9 years old, girl.
And this is why I want you to talk your shit.
She's tired, girl.
I want you to look into that.
I need a nap, girl. Wait, hold on. I need a nap.
Girl, wake your ass up. I want you to look over there into that camera and tell them, my name is Cosmo. I'm blah, blah, blah. I want you to run it down. Like, let those bitches know why you are who you are.
Yeah, she's gonna be all riled up, girl.
That's what we like here. We rile it up.
I love it, girl. I love it, girl. So I'm Cosmo. I am the queen of Melrose, honey. I've been there 30 years, honey, styling everybody from Britney to Beyonce, from the hip hop people, from the Loonies. I got 5 on it, honey. The hip hop world, and I also did the rock and roll world, like Motley Crue and all those bitches. Okay, so earned the name Queen of Melrose. I've been there 35 years, girl.
Yeah.
I have had the store. So now I have 2 stores, and I opened up another store called Shoe Whore, where we fuck for shoes. But that's another conversation, girl. But you're going to love that store, girl, because we got
you got my size.
We got human sizes, girl. Yes, we do.
So it's called, where is it now?
Shoe Whore.
Shoe Whore.
Yeah. She's on Melrose. You know where Starbucks is?
Yes.
Melrose and Fuller.
So your other store is still there?
So we have the one that you walked in.
Yeah.
That was like almost 15 years ago. I still have that. That's the original store.
Listen, that store is so eclectic.
Yes.
There is so many things in that store.
Yeah.
I remember I rode past it once.
It's like a museum.
It is like a museum.
Yeah.
And so I remember riding past it. I was out here once and I was like, damn, I should slide in there and see if I can find, because you found me shoes that day.
Yes. I think it was my employee. I remember my employee too. And he was going crazy looking for shoes for you.
For shoes.
And he found them, girl.
Found me a pair of shoes.
She got a raise, honey.
And I slid my foot up my hoof up in that
honey,
shoe.
and just tipped.
Girl, listen, almost got me a date on the damn sidewalk, bitch. Oh my God.
You still will, girl.
Yeah, even at this age.
You gotta come see me, girl.
I am. I promise you I'm coming.
Yeah.
I promise you.
Come see me on Melrose for real. I have 2 stores that you will love. I have one that's like more rock and roll and gritty. And then I have the other one that's more glamour.
Well, I like this that
and
you made.
And then we have shoe whore.
You got shoe whore, but I like this outfit that you made.
Yeah. So we do like a lot of headpieces, girl. And
now
I knew this would look exquisite. It's kind of like Medusa. Do you see the snakes on there, girl?
Listen, I have been known to make a dick rock. All I got to do is stare at it and get a rock,
honey. Ka-ching. Ka-ching, bitch.
I have made a dick rock. So my thing is, you live out here in LA, and I hear so much New York in you. Tell me, what is your origin story, and like, how did you come about? And tell me about a turning point or an experience or a source of inspiration or a eureka moment that shaped the path that you are on today.
Yes. Okay. So I don't know. Do you guys watch Do you watch Soft White Underbelly?
I have watched it.
Yeah. Okay, so during pandemic, you either watch Soft White Underbelly or you watch The Lion King. Okay. I picked The Lion King. I didn't know about no Soft White Underbelly.
Okay.
So long story short, they asked me to be on that show because my sponsee, I'm in the program AA, and then I got this guy Sober. He worked for me, and I taught him how to do the boutique and how to make clothes and how to design. He was like my little apprentice. So I didn't see him for years. And all of a sudden, they go, Brandon's on Soft White Underbelly, and he's talking about you, Cosmo, that you helped get him sober and that you basically mentored him, you know? So I was like, what? So the producer of Soft White Underbelly and Brandon called me, and they're like, we want you to be on the show. You know, because the show is usually like doom and gloom.
Yeah.
Like people who don't recover.
Yeah.
Like people downtown, homeless people, drug addicts, you know, all the things, all the underbelly of Los Angeles, of the world. But I went on there and I told my story that I'm from Harlem. I grew up in the mob. My father was in the mob, you know, growing up in New York City. It was fabulous, you know. And then one day we're getting driven, you know, to school, like in a limousine. And then the next week, my mother's going to give some food stamps, honey. You know what I'm saying? Oh. So I kind of grew up like that, like a ping pong. You know
so how did that happen, though?
It was just what you did in New York. It was like normal. You know what I mean? Like my father, like sometimes it was good. Sometimes they did a hit. You know what I mean? He came home, brand new car. My mother got fur coats, honey. It's like kind of grew up like, you ever see the movie Goodfellas?
Yes.
I grew up like that.
Oh.
You know? So, and it was quite fabulous too, because I thought I was a mob wife girl. You know what I'm saying, girl? And I was a hairdresser. I grew up as a hairdresser. And I worked in the Village in New York City. And I would do like Lisa, all those one-hit wonders, girl.
So I don't want to cut you up, but I want to ask a question in this. So so your dad was a crime boss.
He wasn't a boss. He was just affiliated with the mob.
He just was a hitman.
He was affiliated. No, he wasn't a hitman, child. He was just, okay, so in Harlem, 116 and Pleasant Avenue, it was Spanish Harlem, but there was a huge Italian community.
Okay.
So we would have the feast every year. There was the restaurant. You ever eat, you know about Rayo's? Like you go to Ralph's and you see the spaghetti sauces. So there's like Prego and Ragu, and then there's Rayo's.
Okay.
And Rayo's is $14, honey. Okay. So anyway, I grew up, that restaurant is from Harlem. Okay. So basically now they opened up a Rayo's a few blocks from here.
In LA.
Girl, we got to go eat, girl. You like Italian food?
Listen, I love Italian food.
Girl, we go to Rayo's, girl. So it's like they brought that out here. And the guy who works the door in Rayo's is Johnny Roast Beef. He was in Goodfellas. So when you go to Rayo's right now, He's by the door, the really big guy. You know what I mean? And he was in the movie Goodfellas. So a lot of mob guys hang out here too, you know? So anyway, a lot of celebrities by the bar. But anyway, that's where I grew up, where this famous restaurant is from. And it's all Italian in New York City. So that's where I started. You know, I came up, and my father was implicated in, I don't know if you remember Goodfellas, there was the Lufthansa theft where they robbed the plane for millions of dollars. Well, my father was implicated in that. But he wasn't even involved. The FBI was trying to make a case. So they were following us to school. When he drove me to school, the FBI agents, they were in my yard, you know, running through my yard. So I grew up like this, you know what I mean? And then it was also the thing of, whatchamacallit. So after all that, the Lufthansa, they let my father go. They didn't implicate him.
Okay.
So that's when we moved to LA.
Oh.
Yeah.
So with all of that being said, how did you find time to be this fabulous and suck dick? You got a crime, you're in a crime family.
Right.
I mean, that's real, it's real tough guy.
Yeah.
How did your dad?
It was hard. It was hard because my father, so I have a twin brother, and he's straight. And he's real macho Italian, you know, but we're identical twins. But basically, I was the kind of the girl, he was the boy. Because I grew up from the gate, like putting towels on my head, walking around with high heel shoes. I was 3 years old saying, Mommy, I'm going to marry him. So they didn't know what to do with me, child. They were like, oh my God. And then, so what happened was my grandmother was devout Catholic. She'd go to church every Sunday. What happened was when I was about 8 years old, Jehovah's Witnesses came to my door. My grandmother let them in. She converted to Jehovah's Witness, girl. So now, no birthday, no Christmas, you can't be gay, you can't touch yourself. I was like, fucked. I'm like, oh shit, why did grandma do that? So we're all Catholic in the family.
But could you be a crime boss, though?
Exactly. But my father was still doing his thing, right? But she was the matriarch of the family. So, of course, my mother had to try to be a Jehovah's Witness, which really didn't work out. But I was that defiant queen. You know, I was like, we would have Bible study, and they're like, you can't be gay, Cosmo. You know, I'm sure you grew up like, you know,
yes,
with all those stigmas.
I think this is a plague for the queens. I think what tends to happen is God and gays have this dance that we do together that people really don't understand. I know people, heterosexual, straight people, whatever the fuck we call that. They have this walk that they have with God. We have a dance that we do. It's like he comes to us, do. We're like, oh, who's that? Do. And it's just like, don't touch me, do. They said it, do. See me, do. Now get on your knees and worship, do. And so this thing that we go back and forth like all the time, like, you know, having this dance with God while they have this walk with God, but we're like on this forever turntable of like, am I supposed to dance? And what's going on here? Right. And then the devil comes along and be like,
right. Yes, girl, yes.
And they're telling you, well, you were made from the devil. But God is like, no, I made you too.
Exactly. So me as that child at Bible study, they were trying to brainwash me, you know? And my mother wasn't having it. Nobody was having it. They're like, you can't be gay. And she goes, my son was born this way.
Yes.
You know, look at him, he's walking around with a towel on his head and high heel shoes. It wasn't a decision I made. It was made for me.
Correct.
I was meant to be Gaga. I was born this way.
Yes.
I didn't know what gay was. I didn't know what a penis was.
You just knew you were a woman.
I knew that I would follow my father in the shower. Every time he said, I got to take a shower, there I was, little Cosmo, honey, going, I want to take a shower with daddy. You know what I mean? Because you know little boys fall in love with their mother's titties? Well, I was looking at my father. You know what I'm saying? Some real shit. So my father's in the mob going, this fucking kid's looking at me. What's going on, you know? But anyway, he didn't want me to be gay because he knew it was going to be a rough life in the neighborhood I was from.
I think that parents don't want their kids to be gay because of the way that they know how they treat gay people.
Right. Right. He grew up and he didn't want to see me get harmed or whatever. You know what I mean? But like, he was like, people asked me when I came out, I was like, girl, I was never in, girl.
You were always...
I came out. Yeah. So at the Bible study, I never forget this. I'm like, well, the Bible also says the truth shall set you free. And here I am, 8 years old, and I'm gay.
And that's the truth.
That's it. You know what I mean? And my father's like, but you could tell he was proud of me when I said that. Because he's like, this kid's got balls. Well, you know what I mean?
Literally.
Yeah, exactly. Well, no more, girl.
Oh, are they done?
Well, almost, girl. We'll talk. Girl.
I want to talk about it.
Conversation.
But hold on, is there an earthquake going on? You know we're in LA.
What is that?
What is that?
The ground shook.
Are we having an earthquake?
That was a never-ending earthquake, honey. Was it?
What is it on the Richter scale?
So anyway, growing up that way, you know what I mean? And we all have stigmas, you know what I'm saying? You know? So basically, my mother stopped, she couldn't be a Jehovah's Witness. My father was still like practicing, going to, be in his like little mob situation. And nobody was that, we couldn't commit to that, girl. After being Catholic, having Christmases, I'm playing with Barbie dolls, then all of a sudden, like, put everything away. We got to go to the Kingdom Hall. So anyway, my grandmother remained a Jehovah's Witness, and my uncle became a Jehovah's Witness.
Oh, God.
But then we all just started carrying on, girl. That was it.
So who was the gypsy that y'all used to go see to keep your dad protected from the police?
Okay. So,
how did I know that?
Girl. You're doing your homework.
How did I know that?
So what happened was my father got off, okay? So he's like, fuck this. Everybody got indicted in the mob. It was a really bad situation in New York. A lot of his friends went to jail, but he got off. So what happened was he goes, I want to get away from this life in New York City. Basically being broke one day, limousines the next day, you know what I mean? My mother, welfare, no welfare, mink coats, like. So he got a job in the Palm restaurant in L.A. His brother worked there. So my father moved to L.A. I was 17 years old. He goes, I want to give my family the life that they deserve. And then one at a time, he sent for us one at a time. And then we were living in Encino. Okay? So the Palm restaurant was a restaurant. Have you ever been to the Palm? Steak and lobster. Real bougie, real expensive, So the waiters there make a lot of money.
Oh.
Even my brother was a busboy there, Very good job. They were serving like Johnny Carson, like Anne Margaret, like in those days, So anyway,
real money.
Really good money.
Yeah.
So he moved us in a place in Encino. So we lived in a condo. If you watch Underbelly, my whole story's
because I was gonna go back to Underbelly.
Yeah.
But I just want you to tell me,
Yeah. What happened?
What happened?
Yeah.
But let's go back to Underbelly.
Okay.
So they call you about one of your employees that said, hey, you helped them, they, she, him, he, him
right.
get sober.
Yes. So basically, I helped him get sober.
You did it? How did you do it?
I took him to a meeting, girl, and I did a little exorcism on him, girl.
So is he straight?
He's straight, really gorgeous.
Oh, so you two-hand him and he got sober.
No, you know what? He's the only one that got away. I don't know. I just really felt like I wanted to help him. You know what I mean? Because he was really sick. You know what I mean? Like literally sick. So basically, took him to a meeting. Basically he went to rehab. Then I didn't see him for a few years, and now he's successful. But yeah, the hand job, not with him, but with all the others, why not, girl? Yes,
I mean,
girl,
well,
Right, we're sober.
Did he really get away?
We're sober. We're not dead.
But did he really get away? You can call him up today and say, hey, you owe me lunch.
If I called him right now, he would definitely come here, girl. And you'd be like.
He loves you.
He loves me.
He loves you as he should, because, there are sometimes, I think that we queens are, I always say this to people, that fags are God's gift to the world, because we make people see the love that they can't see in it, and we challenge people to love where they can. Especially, I think we're gifts to our parents.
Yeah.
Because, our parents probably somewhere deeply on their knees praying like, God, I want to just show me how to love, or I want to love them. And they say, okay, you want to know how to love? Here's a fag. Hey, girl, fag,
Right,
honey.
exactly.
Now let's see what you do with that.
Yes.
And then some parents throw us out on the street.
So some of us are not that fortunate, and it's so sad because there's such big people in the business, and it's like they're billionaires, and they're saying, they're not coming out and being authentic, saying I'm gay. You know what I'm saying? Which would help like all those families, you know what I mean? Like big actors, what I'm talking about.
Yes.
And they won't come out. They'll even have a baby and still like, I'm straight.
Here's the thing, and they'll go and get into politics, and then they'll make all types of laws against us.
Exactly.
Which is insane.
Meanwhile, those kids are getting beat up and they're getting thrown out. They're not as liberal as my parents were, that they accepted me. You know what I mean? Yeah, it was hard. Yes, my father gave me that beating one day. He's like, I don't want you to be gay, I never forget. So we're living in Harlem. My older brother's playing basketball. So here I am, little Cosmo, and I run like this, girl. I'm just like running like, I was like, just running like so gay on the basketball court. And I was like, Tommy. So my brother and all his friends just stopped. And they're like, oh my God, Tommy's brother's gay. You know what I mean? Obviously, right? Uh-huh. So my brother Tommy went home and said that I embarrassed him on purpose. So I said, I didn't do it on purpose.
And this is your twin brother?
No, this is my older brother.
Your older brother.
Me and my twin brother like this. Okay. We're so tight, You got to meet Joey.
I want to.
He's at the store. You love Joey.
I'm coming over there today.
And he's fine as hell, girl.
Oh.
Yeah, he's one of the last hot Italians, girl. You might have to be my sister-in-law, girl. I'm just saying.
Does he like soul food?
He likes everything. Can you cook?
No.
Oh.
I can have something cooked for him.
We could order it.
Yeah, listen, I don't do domestic. I don't think men are worth being domestic for.
No.
No.
But we do I like foreign and domestic, girl.
Men, I like foreign and domestic men, but I don't think that we should be domestic for them. There's no men out here in this dating area that needs to be cooked and
You never met one that you were frying some chicken and making some lasagna over, girl? One or two, girl.
In my life or now?
And now. Up to now.
Well, in my life.
Because sometimes you ever meet that guy
in my life, I've done some nice things for gentlemen. Yeah. In my life, I have. Now, in this phase of my life, everything's a text write-off.
Girl, keep it real, keep it straight.
It just got to. Because, so are you dating?
So, I'm dating somebody, yeah. I met him in the gym 7 years ago.
So y'all dated, you met him in the gym.
Yeah.
What was he doing? Was he squatting?
He was working out. He was working out, girl. And I was real skinny. I was on Herbalife, girl. I was tinier then.
Bitch, do you remember Herbalife?
Yeah, I'm on it now. I started it again.
Do you remember this? Is that not a pyramid scheme? God, we don't want
to. No, it made me lose a lot of weight, girl. They take a water pill. Okay, so you know how all day I'm running and I don't eat my nutrients. So basically, that shake in the morning gives you all your nutrients, so you feel good. You know.
Just tell us that you suck dick in the morning, you catch cum, honey, because it's full of protein. That's that shake in the morning that you need,
it's
that nutrient, so it should hold you through the day.
Yeah. It does, girl. Yes.
But no, so you took Herbalife.
So back 7 years ago, I was real skinny in the gym, okay? And then I wore 2 fake asses in the gym. Okay, girl? And I'm walking around the gym like Khloe Kardashian. They were calling me Cosmo Kardashian, girl, okay? And this is in Burbank, okay? This is land of land of the lost. So I'm walking to the gym feeling real because I lost this weight on Herbalife, girl. So anyway, I see this guy come up to me, girl. You know how there's always that one girl. And this guy had balls like an elephant because he came up to me in front of all his friends. He goes, I don't know what you are, but I like it. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. So that day, I was like, well, I'm Cosmo, Queen of Melrose, whatever, I'm Cosmo. And I have a store in Melrose. I'm going to work right now. You're more than welcome to come visit me. Girl, he came to visit me. He never left, girl.
And
he's like a tattoo. I can't get rid of him, girl.
Really?
Yeah, 7 years later.
You weren't even looking for it.
I wasn't looking for a girl. But I know, like, I started loving myself and I started looking good. I lost the weight. I had confidence. You know what I mean? But, now it's open. You know what I mean?
Wait a minute.
Like an open relationship.
Okay, that's what I'm like, wait a minute. How did that happen? Where did it go from closed to open?
Well, the relationship before, like, men cheat. And I'm a Scorpio. Like, if you're going to be with me, you're going to be with me. I don't do three ways, honey. I got to be enough. You can't watch that porn. You can't even watch porno when you with me, honey.
Wait a minute.
Ain't I enough?
No.
Girl.
Okay, but you're a Scorpio. You should understand those things.
I understand those things, but I'm not with it. I'm old-fashioned.
So you guys' relationship went from together to open.
Yeah. Yeah, because you know what? Basically, it's like, what he does, he travels a lot. So basically, like in the beginning, I tried to do, like, I was very jealous.
Well, you're a Scorpio.
I'm a Scorpio, girl. I was jealous, girl. You know what I mean? And we went to Vegas, and he's like strikingly good looking, 6'7", like body, big, you know what I mean? I like him fine as hell, girl.
Me too.
Clearly.
Every so often, you're so stupid.
Clearly, bitch.
Every so often, one or two may slip through the crack that I like.
Yeah.
It's not all the way like what I would normally go for.
Yeah.
And it's probably because I was in the mood for something, a different flavor,
Right.
But I want to know, how did it go from closed to open?
Girl, I have no choice. If I want a relationship to work, listen, they cheat on Halle Berry.
Of course.
They cheat on J-Lo. I'm not exempt, girl.
That's
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's either open relationship, especially when you're a queen like me.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? And like for me to agree upon that. But then I was like, if you love somebody, you'll set them free. And girl, they come back till this day, like 7 years later. Like he just comes home, like not every day, but I do my thing.
Okay.
It works out fabulous.
Okay,
Yeah.
long as we're there.
Yeah.
Because see, I don't want you to be around one of these girls that's around here letting him go and wander the plains, and you're not getting no food. You're not getting fed.
Yeah, I'm just waiting home with curlers in my hair. Oh, no, girl.
Yeah.
No, we got the guard.
You're Scorpio.
We got the gardener, honey. We got the window knocker, girl. You know what I mean? It works out that way. Because basically, there's no institution of like, do you think there's institution in marriage anymore?
I think that marriage
you still believe in that? Like, it's just monogamy where it's just you and that person?
I really don't believe.
Forever?
I don't really believe monogamy is like a thing like that. I believe that if you have like, for me, I could just speak for me. For me, I'm at a place now, I'm 40, I'll be 48. So it's like I'm more close to 50.
You look amazing.
Thank you, baby.
Girl. I mean, honestly.
Thank you. Because you've known me.
Stunningly beautiful. Like, you look the same.
From back then.
Right. Sometimes people get busted.
Yeah.
You like backwards.
Yeah,
I
did. I had to.
You look amazing.
Listen, honey, that's honestly. What money can do that to you. But
you have good genes.
I think that for me now, in this era and in this phase, I'm like, shit, I'm headed to 50. I've met all kind of beautiful men. I've had sex with all types of beautiful men. I've spent lots of beautiful men's money. Even the ugly ones' money, I've spent their money. Mm-hmm. They've climbed on me. I've climbed on them. And I always get a chance to circle back to, I want people to go home. I want to have a relationship that I think is monogamous. And then when it starts happening, I'm like, what is he doing? It's like an invasion of the thoughts. And then it's like, well, what is he doing? Why is he in his phone? Who's he talking to? Like all of that type of stuff. It's not about an insecurity in me. It's about all the experience that I've had. Like I've been that bitch that was on the other line while the man is telling me, I'm with my girl, I'll call you back.
Right. So you already know.
No, like.
You know, because we had the trauma, we had the experience too. We had all of it.
Yeah.
So you don't got to play.
And so that's
you know what I mean? That's why
like,
I was so glad with this one, because he was honest with me. He goes, listen, I'm going to be traveling. I like strip clubs. I like to go fuck other people. You know what I mean? I like to fuck bitches. And I'm like, I was like, what? You know what I mean? But I'm so glad he was open with me. He goes, if you want us to last and you want me to come see you all the time and we enjoy each other, He goes, I need to be honest with you. And that was the best thing he
What
ever.
was his sign?
February?
Aquarius.
They're kind of free-spirited, huh?
Well, I'm air. It's air. I'm Libra. I'm air. Like, I'm the type of bitch. I'm air. I'm air. He's Gemini. He's air. Cosmo, I'm this. Like, I'm like, listen, I like you, but my phone ringing. Girl. And if you fuck up, I'm going to answer it.
Exactly.
So don't try your best not to fuck up.
Right.
Because
but you know what I love that I heard from you, that you like got to love yourself, that you fine going to bed by yourself.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. I have a dick, I can beat it.
You know, it's like, it's cute, like the company's great, you know what I mean? But don't get it twisted.
I have a dick, I can beat it. I don't need any help.
And that's what's beautiful about you, because you know, like as we get older, we see the signs.
Yes, you know? Because we've done it.
Right.
Like we've been there, we've done that, I've even helped the motherfuckers do shit. So it's just like, I used to think that as a, oh my God, y'all, you got me spilling tea to you. I used to think, I used to say, God, are you punishing me because I was a sex worker? Are you punishing me now?
Right, you think you deserve it.
I thought.
You don't deserve better.
Yeah.
No.
Like, are you punishing me like so that every guy that I deal with, they have to be like, is this a punishment for all the women's husbands or boyfriends or partners? But I'm like, that I didn't make them do that.
No.
So that's not my fault.
Right.
Like I was a whore.
Right.
But I wasn't a whore because I wanted to be a slutty. I needed to eat.
Right.
And that was the way that it was.
That's what you knew.
To survive.
Exactly.
Those were the cards. And so now that that's not the case no more, and it's just like, okay. But then I'm thinking about, like, every time I'm dealing with a guy, a gentleman, a person, it's just like all the time. It's like, you know, so
that's in the back of your mind.
Yeah, it's always.
Yeah, because we have trauma. You know, it's guilt and shame, girl. It's fucking trauma. You know what I mean? And it's like, sometimes you got to pray it away. You know what I mean? Because it doesn't go away. It always comes back.
So who's taking it away? Is it Jehovah or is it?
Whatever you believe in. Like, you believe in a higher power?
I do always.
Clearly.
All the time.
Because look where you're at.
Yeah. You got to believe in something bigger than you.
It's beautiful. Like, look where you're at. You know what I mean? You could end up so many places like me.
Yeah.
Like downtown LA. It could have been Skid Row. I could have got murdered in a motel, girl.
But you know why you didn't?
Guess what? We're here, girl.
You know why? Because you've been covered. You're a God-anointed queen. And you've been covered. And I do believe that. I don't know how I express this to hetero people all the time. Like, as much as you guys try to make us out to be like these wicked, evil things, God loves us. God loves us unconditionally. Yeah. And I no shade, God loves us the most because we have such you and I can speak to it. Like, we have such a connection where we get on our knees, not just to eat cock, but we get on our knees and say, God, why did you create this? Why did you make me like this?
Yeah, at the end of the day, I have to go to God. I can't go to like a crack pipe anymore, girl. You know, that was my solution for a very long time.
So you did indulge.
Girl, I was the indulge queen.
So that brings me.
I'm on Cops. My episode of Cops. Literally the first year of Cops, girl. There I am on Cops. And all my customers, everybody saw me buying cocaine at a park. And they still play the same episodes. So I couldn't even hide it. It was like humiliating. But that was my go-to. It wasn't spirituality at all. Because after all that, you can't be gay, you can't touch yourself and all that stuff. I went to alcohol and drugs for many years, you know? But the beauty about it is now I go to the source.
Yes.
And you just tell me that's what you do.
Yes.
At the end of the day, no person, no power could be bigger than
the source.
Exactly. And that's where you go to. And that's why we're sitting here today, girl.
Yes.
And we're talking about it, girl.
Yeah.
You know? And we're here and it's beautiful.
I'm glad that you got here because there's a section of the show, it's called Villain Era. And here's how it works, okay? So now let's get into your villain era. Every outlaw gets labeled a villain at some point, often when we're just trying to live our truth and do our best. Your villain era could be a time that you stopped people-pleasing, a time you stood up for yourself, or maybe you made a mistake. Maybe you did something that sparked some controversy, or maybe the world just simply wasn't ready for you. Cosmo, what was your villain era and what did you learn from it?
My villain era, it was in school because I was bullied. You know, people like, you faggot, this and that, this and that. So what happened was I became, you know, like I got so tired of it that I became the bully. You know, I became the bully. You know, it's like I was so like my brother would protect me, my twin brother. You know, I had like the mob thing and everything. I was always protected. But there were times where people were like, you're a faggot. You know what I mean? I was abused in the New York City school system. I went to the roughest schools, you know. And so basically, I was bullied, and then I became the bully, which I don't feel that great about, you know. So I would just bully people, you know, and like, you know, I would like get physical with them just to prove my point that you're not going to fuck with me, you know what I mean? So basically, I'm not proud of that, basically. But that was my defense mechanism.
I mean, so I wouldn't say that you were a villain. I think that you were a product of an environment that you were thrown in. You played the cards that were dealt to you.
Yeah.
You know, especially when it comes down, because I can actually relate to that. Wasn't nobody whooping my motherfucking ass. Nobody. I used to tell those boys, honey, when they used to be jumping all up and down like, I'll fuck you up, faggot, and all that type of shit. And I'll go to their classroom door. I'm beating your ass after class.
Yeah, at 3:00.
I'm beating your ass after school, motherfucker.
Who knew that me and you, girl?
Yes.
Girl. Sisters.
Yes.
15 years later, seriously,
Can't
like.
be saying this.
Yeah, we have so much in common.
And it is because I think the queer connection is so, it runs parallel, you know, with each other. Like what's the word I want? What's the word I want to use? It's electric. It's a system. It's a wave of things that we all kind of experience, you know. And I'm not gonna say I was a bully, but I was a bad bitch. That's why my knuckles look like the way they do,
girl.
Because I was like, you're not finna be, you know. Motherfucker, get out of line. I would think I was in a crime boss. What you said? Huh? Who you think you talking to, motherfucker?
Yes, I had to learn. And my father's like, don't ever come home and say you were beat up. Ever. Ever. You know, he goes, I taught you how to fight because he used to box and stuff like that. You know, I would like break a nail sometime, girl. You know what I mean? My pinky would get dislocated, girl. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with basketball. I jam my fingers, girl.
Wait a minute, you played with balls and jab your fingers?
I play with balls all the time.
How do we share the same story?
Kindred, girl. I knew we would connect.
Yes.
I'm an empath. You also have that too.
I do.
That's a gift, mama.
Yes.
That's a gift, girl. And I'm telling you, like, I knew that we would connect.
But you know, 15 years went by.
I knew we would be sisters.
Yes, always. But even when I walked in the store, when I came in your store 15 years ago, we bonded immediately.
Yes.
And so many things have happened in my life, like, you know, so much. But you brought me back to that moment and that day and how we spent that day together.
It was beautiful.
It was such a good day.
Because we came to Hollywood for a dream, girl.
Yeah.
And there you were.
Yeah.
Like, I'm styling you.
Yeah.
You're in lights, camera, action.
Yes.
You know, and we came here for I'm going to cry right now, though. But we came here for that dream.
Yeah.
And that dream came true.
Always.
You know what I mean? Because we stuck to, we had faith, girl. You know? We'd rather be in fear or faith.
Yeah.
You know?
And listen.
And I choose faith, girl.
I choose faith too.
Yes.
Because we were forced into fear. It was the fear of who's going to love me.
Right.
It was the fear of.
How was your household, if you don't mind me asking?
I could tell you.
Were you supported by your parents?
At first.
By your mama?
At first.
Were you and your mama close? I see you being real close with your mama.
Now, I love my mama.
Okay.
But at first, things were, because of course we have the same background. They weren't Jehovah's Witness, but it was just everybody was Christian and, you know, and then like going to church, people tell you, oh, you're going to hell. Like that's the first things I think that queens hear. Like you already have your death sentence. So I think if people stop trying to give us this afterlife thing like they know. And maybe allow us to live
life.
Putting
this stigma on us,
you know? Like, oh, you're going to hell.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, well, I'm going to suck as many dicks as I need before I get there, girl.
Exactly.
Oh, I'm going to hell?
Right.
Okay, I'm going to suck as many dicks as I need, girl.
I'll meet you on Grindr.
I'll see you there, girl. You know? And I've often said countless times, like the people who have condemned me to hell, I wouldn't even want to be in heaven with them. If this is what is, if these are who's going to be in heaven, I don't want to be around these motherfuckers. Bitch, I don't even want to be around you on earth. You mean spend eternity?
Yeah. Just stuffy.
Like, really?
Yeah.
I don't want to do that. And so, you know, my mother, she was a Christian. She didn't put me out in the streets. I left. I left home because I was trying to figure it out. And like, my mother worked a few jobs, and I had 2 other brothers, and my aunt, I live with my mom and my aunt. My aunt had 3 other kids, so it was like 6 boys. And so I was the oldest. And so, you know, the responsibility of the oldest?
Yeah.
Like the responsibility of, you got to do this, you got to do that.
Right.
You know? And it's just like, bitch, I don't want to do that. I want to do this. I want to wear a wig. I want to get my hair done. I want to get my nails done.
Was there anybody like your aunt or that supported that?
Yeah, and she's crossed over to the other side. She's crossed over now. And I'm going to tell you, 2 days ago, I dreamed of her. She's crossed over. She's been gone for 13 years. And I might get emotional a little bit.
She came to you.
Yes.
It's okay to cry too. It's good. Yeah.
And she just 2 days ago, I was in my bed sleeping, and I was in the bank. And I was in the bank with my mother. And my mother said, Boo, reach over there and get me one of those bank slips because I can't never remember how to put the money, the routing number on the bottom of these slips. So reach over to get me the slip so I can give it to the teller.
Right.
And I reached over to get the bank slip, and I smelled my aunt.
Wow.
I smelled her. And it made me turn around, and I turned around and I saw her. And I said, Darlene Rayford. And she said, yes.
Oh, she was a diva, huh?
This is what was amazing. She said, yes. And she was adorned so beautifully. She was in jewelry. She had on a pantsuit, honey. She had this layered bob. And my aunt was a tall, statuesque, heavier woman, whatever. And she had on some heels. Like my aunt was done. I said, bitch, you look amazing. This is what I said. She was there.
Yeah.
And I know she was there.
She came to you.
Yes.
She came to you.
In the bank, though.
Yeah.
And so then she said, I heard you were in town. I said, yeah, are you coming to the show? And she said, but of course. Like she was giving me so much grandeur and some of this. And so then she stepped over in the elevator, and I jumped over in the elevator with her, and she stubbed her toe. And when the elevator door closed, she was like, God damn it, I stubbed my toe. And we fell out laughing, and I woke up. I was in tears of joy because that was real.
Yeah.
I smelled her.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you something about dreaming. It's one thing when you see them, but when you can,
smell them. Yeah.
It's 13 years my aunt has been dead.
Yeah.
13. I smelled her. It was her aroma that made
Was this the first time she came to you like that?
No.
Did you look up to her?
I lived with her. She was like, she was very supportive of me.
And was she a diva and she had it all together? And
she was a grand girl. But
so she was like a role model for you.
Yeah, that was, yes.
Yeah, thank God she was there.
But she was so grand. Like it was such a grand, she was, I called her name. I said, Darlene Rayford. She said, yes. And it was just, I woke up and
I love it because it was like the first name and the last name.
I called her name.
You know?
Like I called it with reverence.
Yes.
You know, and you know, she was, I smell.
Yeah.
That's what overtook me. Like when I got up there, I could smell her.
It was real. She came to you.
Yeah.
She came to you.
In the bank.
Yeah. And look at you.
Yeah.
Right now.
But that was 2 days ago. So I know that there's I don't know when, I don't know how, but I know there's a big payout. There's some big money. There's something coming for me. And that was her affirming
I wonder
that.
if you could call somebody that knows about dreams, you know what I mean? Like Miss Thing and Miss Teresa Caputa. Honey,
girl,
give that bitch a little call.
What you call a medium?
And be like, girl, my aunt just stubbed her toe in the bank, bitch. Okay. And I know I'm getting
But we got in the elevator.
I'm getting some coins.
Something. There's something.
But that meant something. And the way she was larger than life.
Yes.
Look at your personality. Look at you, how beautiful and grand you are. You know what I mean? So you basically got that from her.
Yeah.
You know? Like my mother, you know, like I want to say I went on Underbelly and a lot of my family did not like me talking about the family.
Why?
Because, you know, Italian family, honey, don't talk about that. Don't say anything about your father, you know, being in the mob. Don't say, you know what I mean? You keep, hush, hush, honey. Everything's secret, secret, secret. From all those secrets, you get sick of those secrets, right? Yeah. So basically, on Underbelly, you know, and for me to get sober, I had to just get honest, honey. And I got on camera and I just told my testimony the way it fucking was, because that's my story.
Yeah.
I lived it.
Yes.
You know, I went through torture, drug addiction, growing up. Yes, a lot of it was fabulous, but a lot of it, you know, so that is my story, you know? So I started feeling a little guilty because the family's like, you shouldn't have said that. You know, there's a part of it where it's like my mother used to tease her hair with a bottle of vodka in the mirror. My mother was gorgeous.
Yes.
Her and your aunt hanging out right now, girl. Okay?
Yeah.
And my mother was teasing her hair. She thought she was like Aunt Margaret. My mother was gorgeous, teasing the hair. And she would drink vodka, girl. So I mentioned that. So my aunts didn't like that. They're still alive. My mother died 13 years ago, too. 13 years ago. I'm getting chills right now, girl. Okay? You might be the triplet. She's the triplet, bitch, okay? It's Joe, Cosmo, and Miss TS Madison. That's the missing triplet right there. So anyway, so I was feeling guilty. And then they're like, don't feel guilty. That's your story, boo. Like you said your story. So anyway, I had a dream. My mother came to me, okay? And I just had a dream that she came to me and she looked absolutely beautiful, you know? And she grabbed me by the hand. She goes, we're going to walk through this. Like, there's nothing for you to feel guilty about. Mommy.
Yes.
Mommy's got you.
Yeah.
You know? And then I was like, okay. And this was the beginning of like my so-called social media career.
Yeah.
And then I just kept on going from there because I'm like, my mother got my back.
Yes.
You know, she's making all this happen. You know, because she didn't mean for me to grow up crazy. You know, like one day was good, but then hide the Barbie dolls, take the Barbie dolls out. You know what I mean? That all did trauma to me. She knew it. So now she's like, go ahead, tell your truth, Cosmo.
Tell your truth, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Be Queen of Melrose. Go ahead.
Right.
You got my motherfucking permission.
Yes.
You know? And your aunt was telling you that as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They come to you. And I believe she's with me right now.
Yeah.
That's why I'm getting chills.
She's always there. And for her to tell me, for your mom to hold your hand and tell you she's walking with you through this.
Yeah.
And then for my aunt to tell me, when I said, are you coming to me? She says, but of course. Like, girl, I'm always at your show.
Right. I'm here. I am here.
But of course.
Yes. But like Dominique, like Dominique Devereaux, honey. Yes,
but
girl.
Of course.
Diane Carroll.
Yes.
I see her, girl.
It was that. It was so.
So, you know, what didn't kill us made us stronger, you know? What didn't hurt us really, like, you know, made us like, you know, all that pain that we went through. And I went through a lot of pain, girl. I was fun, girl. Don't get me wrong. I was sucking dick left and right, girl.
Me too, girl.
You're a New York City girl, you know what I mean? And the Bronx too, girl.
I think
Have
for
you ever
me,
been to the Bronx, girl?
Yeah.
Girl.
I've been a lot of places. I've seen a lot of races. Oh hell, I even slept with different races. What look Kim saying? But
I've been around the world and
honey, I have left some babies. You hear me?
Girl, I love you to death. If you don't come to my Christmas parties, honey, I'm gonna come and get you, girl.
I can sit and talk and gossip with you forever, and we will. I'm going to send my number.
Telling you, come to Melrose.
I'm going to send you my...
Whatever.
I'm coming back over there to get my fucking shoes that I left over there 15 years ago, honey.
Yes, honey. You got to...
Now, maybe my feet have went up a size or two, but girl...
It's okay, girl. We got you, Mom. I got your store credit, girl, because I probably the ones that took them. Those are some good luck shoes, honey. I was sucking dick all that.
So we've come to the last part of our show, and it's my favorite part. It's called Ban It, Bitch. Now, some people are out here banning drag shows, LBGT. We've come to my favorite part of the show. It's called Ban It, Bitch. Some people are out here banning drag shows, LGBTQ plus books, and even our very existence. But we're flipping the script today. What's something you would ban if you ran the world? Now, here's how it works. We each get a minute, and what we're going to do is we're going to speak about what we want to ban. Now, the producers will keep a track of the time, and they'll call out when there's 30 seconds or there's 10 seconds left. Let me kick it off and show you how it's done. My name is TS Madison, and if I ruled the world, I would ban small shoes. First of all, I have a big foot. It is an 11 wide, sometimes 12, and if it's narrow, sometimes it's 13. Now, I get so angry when I find a magnificent shoe and a bitch only goes to a size 6. I'm banning all you size 6 feet girls. I'm going to punish you all and make you walk in a size 13 for the rest of your lives. You got to understand that there are beautiful feet out here that are plus size. Just like there are beautiful plus size women, there are beautiful plus size feet. I'm banning all of the small foot bitches. Y'all need to understand, bitch, that we big feet girls have nice, pretty big feet, and you should make shoes that come in our size. I'm so sick of y'all only making those small ass fucking shoes. I'm banning you small shoe wearing motherfucking creators. Bye, bitch. You're banned.
Girl. Shoe whore to the rescue. We got human sizes. Hey.
You got human sizes?
Human sizes.
Okay. Yeah. So now it's your turn.
Could it be a person, place, or thing?
Yeah, anything you want to
Okay, yeah, I have a Karen that lives next door. I am Queen of Melrose, bitch. And I am banning all the motherfucking Karens in the world, especially the ones that you know who, bitch. I am banning all you bitches, honey. You are coming for me since I moved in my house 13 years ago, honey. And you're like a tattoo bitch. I can't get rid of you, bitch. So anyway, I'm banning all the Karens, girl. I don't want anybody getting in my face, telling me nothing. Yeah, so Karens, look out, honey, because you got me and TS, honey, and we're going to come for you, bitch.
Well, you can still ban them. Keep going. You got 30 more to keep reading them.
Oh, 20 more seconds? Anyway, so let me see you in Ralph's, honey, because that's my hangout, honey. So let me see you in my grocery store. Now, you can go to Air One, honey, but you are not going to my Ralph's, honey. So, honey, stay away from the roast porks because they're on sale. They're mine, bitch.
It feels good to ban it. It feels good to talk your shit. It feels good to explain to people what your villain era was so that they can understand like why you're here. It feels good to be a rebel with a cause because I can see that, addiction and being sober and coming out of something is something that you're passionate about and you help your person do that. And it just feels good to be an overall person that walks in their true, authentic form. And I think God couldn't have made me anything else because if he would have, I would have turned myself into this. Do you feel the same?
I feel the same.
Yeah?
Yeah. I feel that there's no accidents, that we were meant to be.
Yeah.
Because the way I was brought up and the way my addiction took me, you know? And you don't have to be addicted for it to take you to those places, because I'm sure you were in the dark places like I was, girl.
But my dark places were sex.
Yeah. So basically, I did sex in the alleys, honey. I did sex in the Beverly Hills Hotel, girl. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. We were probably in the same alley at the same time,
Probably at the same time, honey.
Behind the dumpster, girl.
I love it.
And I had the best sex behind the dumpster.
Behind the trash can. and probably in it.
Right. But to come home unscathed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got your knuckles. You probably had... You know,
and I got knuckles, I got scars, I got battle wounds.
Fuck a few people up, girl.
I've had to do a lot of
things. I had to jump out
things.
some windows, girl.
Me too.
You know, I thought I was Charlie's Angels, girl.
Honey, shit, there must have been an angel by my side. Yeah. But I want you to understand that I appreciate you for existing.
Thank you.
Just like you appreciate
I appreciate you too.
Me existing. And it's people like us who give people that watch us permission to go against the grain.
To make it okay.
To make it okay.
I think we take the shame away.
Yeah.
It's okay. You know, to wear a plant holder on your head.
That's right. You see that?
It's okay, honey. And look fat and work it to death, honey.
You see it? Fabulous, honey. In a kimono, honey.
Yes.
Made out of snake skin.
It's okay.
Yes.
And ageism. Bitch, I'm 61, girl.
Oh.
Honey, she look cute for 61,
yes,
honey.
She do.
Yeah. And I'm on my Herbalife, honey. You better watch out. But you know what? I'm getting a lot of people come to me after the software underbelly.
Yeah.
Like, you got sober. How could I get sober?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's killing my life, you know? So basically, you know, and then people are like, I got 5 days sober. And every day in my DMs, it's like, I was meant to make that testimony.
Yes.
Because it's helping so many people.
Yeah.
You know, they're like, I love you, Cosmo, and I love you. One day your hair is pink and you're wearing lashes, girl. Today they're twisted. My makeup artist and me, my eyes like Britney Spears. No, one's this way, girl. One's that way, girl.
Listen, you know what? You can still see.
I showed up. I showed up, girl.
I came in here rushing.
From Miss TS Madison.
Yeah.
She came in here rushing, girl.
Rushing with a
But with a little tube dress, girl.
Tube dress, rushing, honey, some flip-flops.
Just giving it, girl.
But guess what you had for me?
Going to the bodega, bitch.
Guess what you had for me? A beautiful.
Gorgeous.
Beautiful. Come on.
Yeah. You wear it so beautiful. I'm so glad.
Cosmo.
I knew that you would love it.
I love you. Thank you so much for being with me today.
I love you.
And I'm coming to your store. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Queen of Melrose, Miss Cosmo.